This is my ADEMCO 342R home burglar fire control. I got this on eBay. I actually have one of these installed in my house, but it's the earlier model, which is a 330, which actually ran on 110 volts with a 6-volt lantern battery as a backup. This version here actually has a couple improvements. It uses a power supply, which would be wired up to a 12-volt transformer. They actually called it an energy pack, and then when the power failed, it would transfer over to a 6-volt battery. As you can see, it's a fairly basic system. You have your terminals up there. This here actually is a better system than mine. Over here you can see the entry-exit delay adjustments. This actually has an entry-exit delay zone, so you don't have to have a key switch arming station outside. You got your fire panic reset switch here, and you can actually turn different zones on. In case you had floor mats or ultrasonic detectors or motion detectors inside, you could actually disable those. And then if you went on vacation, you could have them both on. If the fire alarm were to go off, you would have a reset, or actually, I'm sorry, a test button here where you could test the fire bell. And the way this would work is your AC would actually wire to these terminals and come down here on the yellow, or I'm sorry, the white and the green, which would feed the recharger pack. It also would keep this light on here. And then the red and the black would actually supply this with power. I'll give you a little close-up here of the wiring diagram. These systems are obsolete, they're hard to come by, but I do collect them. And this also has a bell cutoff timer. So once the alarm system rings and activates, it'll actually shut the bell off. The one I have now does not have that. This also has a supervised fire circuit. The one currently I have installed does not. However, the system I have in my house, I have a separate fire alarm system, so I do not use the fire portion of these panels. This one here is actually going to replace the one I've got due to the fact that it has an entry-exit delay, which would be these right here. System's fairly basic, however it is secure. It's mainly relays. As long as you keep the relays clean, you don't have to have worry about the system failing. Now, one thing I am concerned about is since this entry-exit delay option is on this panel, there is a circuit board behind here. If we had a lightning storm, I believe that would be the only thing I'd have to worry about. Usually the relays, are pretty good about not blowing out, and if you do, you can always replace it. And this again is my ADEMCO 342R home burglar fire control system.